أكبر لا إله إلا الله
ولله
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother, please come in front a little bit. Please come in front a little bit. Make a room. Make a room. Please come in front. Come in front. The first prayer gonna be 8:30 and the second one gonna be 9:30. So please come in front. Please come in front. Make a room for the brothers coming. Please. Please come in front. Come in front. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahil hamd.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Eid Mubarak to all the brothers and sisters. I think the best way to do this is if I read it, everybody repeat after me. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Walillahil hamd.
Walillahil hamd.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
Assalamu alaikum, brother. The Imam is already here. Inshallah, we're going to start the prayer. So just be patient a little bit. The Imam is, I think, 8:30. Inshallah, it's 8:30, but the Imam is already here. Inshallah. Okay.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
ولله الحمد
ولله الحمد
الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد.
ولله الحمد.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
استووا صفوفكم وتراصوا. استووا. Alright, let's make our intention to pray. استووا يرحمني ويرحمكم الله. الله أكبر. 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله
إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. لك الحمد في الليل إذا يغشى ولك الحمد في النهار إذا تجلى. لك الحمد يا ذا الجود والمجد والعلا. تبارك تؤتي من تشاء وتمنع. ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا وشفيع ذنوبنا محمد وعلى أهله وأصحابه ومن والاه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، يقول الله عز وجل في كتابه الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: فبشرناه بغلام حليم فلما بلغ معه السعي قال يا بني إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى. قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين. صدق الله. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. All praises and thanks are due to Almighty Allah, the creator and controller of the entire universe. May peace and benediction of Allah be upon the noble Prophet Muhammad, his household, his companions, and all those who follow him sincerely till the day of judgment. We thank him for this day. We thank him for our life. And we also pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy upon the poor souls of our departed ones. My brothers and sisters gathered here today, it is not coincidental to note that today is one of the most important days in the Islamic calendar. Today is a day of joy. Today is a day we express our gratitude and thankfulness to Almighty Allah for having guided us in the first place to be Muslims and made us among the people who are alive to witness today. I just quoted a verse from the Holy Quran. I wouldn't want to lengthy my khutbah today because quite a good number of you would like to go back and then embark upon other spiritual activities, because I learned there is another group that is coming to pray. But quickly, I just want us to go through some lessons that we have learned. This is an historic event in the Islamic history where Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salatu was salam demonstrated highest level of obedience to Almighty Allah. He saw in his dream, other scholars will say he saw in the dream quite good number of times before he consulted his son. And we all know for a fact that Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salatu was salam gave birth to Ismail in his old age, after he has embarked upon application to Almighty Allah that he needs a son, he needs a son, he needs a son. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala subjected him to series of trials until in his old age that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has endowed him with Ismail alayhi salatu wassalam. Now, Ismail being his dearest in the heart, grew to a point where he is now a man to accompany his father in every affair that the father was to embark upon. And the love for Ismail grew, and the love of Ismail for the father also grew. At that point, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not leave him alone. He had to subject him to another trial to actually see whether Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam will actually demonstrate highest level of obedience. Then he saw in his dream that he has slaughtered Nabiullah Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam. So he saw that severally. Then he came and consulted him. Anbiya Allah, our Rasul, when they see something in the dream, indirectly it is a command from Almighty Allah. So he got up and invited him by saying, and the Quran is saying, فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ مَعَهُ السَّعْيَ. At the point when Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam attained the level where he could not help the father in every activity because he was now a fully blown man. قَالَ يَا بُنَيَّ. Then he told him, إِنِّي أَرَى فِي الْمَنَامِ أَنِّي أَذْبَحُكَ فَانْظُرْ مَاذَا تَرَى. This is what I saw in my dream. I saw that I am slaughtering you to sacrifice for the sake of Allah. So I want you to look at it and bring your suggestions to me. Both Ibrahim and Ismail, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already designed that these are noble men of Allah. So he went back to tell the father without any hesitation, Ya abatif al-ma tu'mar, or my father, go ahead and do what you have been commanded to do. Satajiduni, you will find me insha'Allah, for the sake of Allah, min as-sabirin. You see here, he has been humble before Allah. He has submitted everything to Allah, and then he has acknowledged that his patience could never materialize except with the intervention of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in Surah Al-Kahf, Allah is telling us, وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا إِلَّا أَنْ يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. So he didn't say that on his own. He just, إِنشَاءَ مِنَ الصَّابِرِينَ. سَتَجِدُنِي إِنشَاءَ مِنَ الصَّابِرِينَ. You will find me, for the sake of Allah, among the patient ones. Now, Nabiullah Ibrahim, just look at that. A son that you love. Among us, some will even find it difficult to hit a child. But here is the case. He was to slaughter him and sacrifice him. A child that he has for so long appealed to Almighty Allah. Prayed. And then finally in his old age, Allah has given him up to a point where he turned, Alhamdulillah, allazi wahabali min kibari Ismail wa Ishaq. Inna Rabbi lasami'ud du'a. This is why he said, after he has been given Ismail, but now he has been told to slaughter Ismail. Then he brought him, tied him to a point, the history is long, tie him to a point where he used the knife and Allah was patiently looking at what he was going to do. Hajara already expressed that particular patience and faith in Almighty Allah. So it was not by coincidence that the offspring of Hajara could demonstrate that up to that point. Because when Ibrahim sent Hajara to that particular place now known as Mecca, it was a place where there was no water, a dry land. And when he was to go, Hajara said, is it the command of your Lord that you should bring me here? He said, yes. He said, okay, I follow that particular command. I have accepted, I'll be here. So it was not by coincidence that Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam demonstrated similar attitude when Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam was to slaughter. Then he told the father, cover my face so that you don't look at my face, to become emotional, or for you to be emotional is unstable, and that could defy your obedience to Almighty Allah. So cover my face and tie me very well, not to a point where my blood will even split to stain your clothes, because you are to carry the duty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At-takbir. Then Allah waited. He put the knife on the neck and then slaughtered. The knife was not slaughtering. Up to a point where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he asked, Ma biki ya sikina? What is wrong with you? This knife. And then the knife, according to some historians, spoke back to Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, saying, it was my Lord who has never given me the opportunity or the permission to slaughter him. That's why I'm not slaughtering. Then it was there that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, قَدْ صَدَّقْتَ الرُّؤْيَا, surely you have fulfilled that particular dream of yours. And it was then that وَفَدَيْنَاهُ بِذِبْحٍ عَظِيمٍ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has caused Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam to bring him that particular sacrificial lamb, which was one of the greatest sacrificial lambs given to Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. My brothers and sisters, when we take lessons from this, we will come to realize that obedience to Almighty Allah should not be based on a condition. Acknowledge that Allah is Allah and He has asked you to worship Him. He deserves to be obeyed. Don't obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because you've seen people going to masjid. If you don't obey Him, if you don't do certain things, the people will talk. No. Obey Him because He has created you and nourished you, and acknowledge Him as such. This is what Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam has demonstrated, and Allah kept on praising him. وَإِذِ ابْتَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبُّهُ بِكَلِمَاتٍ فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ قَالَ إِنِّي جَاعِلُكَ لِلنَّاسِ إِمَامًا قَالَ وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِي قَالَ لَا يَنَالُ أَهْدِي الظَّالِمِينَ. Allah has praised him and reminded him of this particular day. So it is a day you and I should set aside for reflection, especially the young and upcoming like us. We think the whole world is in our hands now, that we are manipulating to a point where we begin to disobey our parents. No. This is a day we have to use to reflect. Ismail loved the father, and yet he followed the command of the father. Again, if your father is a nobleman in the community, please try as much as possible to lead a decent life, so that you don't go to live a life that will bring a bad name to your family. Like Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam did. He knew the father was appointed by Allah as a prophet and messenger at the same time. So he does not want to do something that the messengerhood of Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam will be questioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it behoves on you and me as young and upcoming generation to begin reflecting where our fathers are. Tomorrow we shall be there. Not all of us, even those who are lucky, they are going to be there tomorrow. And you will also have children. The same way your fathers will want you to obey them, that's the same way tomorrow your children will be expected to obey you. But if you don't start it today, tomorrow you will have the reward for what you have done yesterday. So it's one of the lessons we have to learn between the history of Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam and his son. Again, my brothers and sisters, today is a day of joy. Yawm al-Farh wa Surur. It's a day of joy and happiness. Let us try as much as possible to remember the less privileged among us. Among us today are disabled who cannot embark upon active economic activities. So when we slaughter, we should try not to limit the slaughtering within our own nuclear family, but we should try to remember those who have not been able to get there and then give them. When we do that, then we are fulfilling the very purpose for our sacrifices. Because Allah is saying in another verse that لا ينال الله والبدن جعلناها لكم من شعائر الله لكم فيها خير فاذكروا اسم الله عليها صوافا. Okay, I don't want to go there because I just want to cut it snappy. لن ينال الله لحومها ولا دماؤها ولكن يناله التقوى منكم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not interested in the meat that we slaughter and then eat. It is not the meat. But the purpose behind the meat, and that is taqwa. And then the taqwa comes from the fact that you have obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you have sacrificed like Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam did. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not interested in the blood. He's not also interested in the meat. Allah is not a body. Allah is not a human being such that you will say Allah wants the meat to eat. No. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says it is the taqwa, the fear of Allah. Behind it is what I am interested in. So by virtue of you dividing the meat and then giving it to poor and destitute, less privileged in the community, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you abundantly. And last but not the least, our gathering today should remind us of the unity among Muslim Ummah. If Muslim Ummah, the whole world today should unite, trust me, we will rule the world again like Muslims ruled the world 800 years time back. If you are to unite today, that is how we're going to rule the world. We will no longer be going and people will be tagging us as terrorists, violent people, and they hate us to a point where somebody can easily enter the mosque and terminate the souls of about 49 people and go about killing. You walk in, anytime you are walking, you are looking left and right, you don't know who is behind you. Especially in our contemporary times, and this issue has become a topical issue in America. Racial discrimination, segregation, and it also teaches us that, look, Islam abhors and frowns against racial discrimination. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam during his era, we had people from Africa, we had people from Asia, we had people from the Persian Gulf, Salman al-Farisi, we had them, Bilal, we have a whole lot of, a whole bunch of what? United nation under the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it is high time, and then the Quran is saying that خَلَقْنَاكُم مِّن ذَكَرٍ وَأُنثَىٰ وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا. I have created you from a single pair of parents, male and female, and made you into tribes and nations so that you interact. Your color does not matter. Beyond the color, the blood that comes, it is the same blood that comes from a white man. It is the same blood that comes from the Indian man. The only layer that creates that particular, disparity among us is the first layer. Some are white, some are black. So it is backwardness for us to begin to look down upon other races and discriminate against them. It's a sign of backwardness and barbarism, uncultured and uncouth way of thinking, where the world has assumed now the black man can donate blood for the white man. Same, the white man can also donate blood for the white. If you go to the hospitals today and go to the blood banks, you hardly make the difference between the white man's blood and then the black man's, blood. Same, when they bring carcass or when they bring skeleton and then they put it here, hardly could you tell this is the skeleton of a white man or this is the skeleton of a black man. This is the rich man or this is the poor man. You can't know. So that should actually bring us back to reflection. So day of such is something we have to use to reflect a lot and be united. Just as we have all come, this is the first time I have seen that the mosque has filled to capacity, and even there are some who are waiting to come. So today, if we are all united and our hearts are united, we have a common goal and purpose. We say we are going to buy another mosque. We are going to build a center where Muslim children will be there to study to the highest level. I don't think we will fall short of doing that. We'll be able to do that. But our major problem is I am like this, I am like that. So Eid al-Adha should bring us together. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم رب زدنا ولا تنقصنا واكرمنا ولا تهنا وثبت اقدامنا في الاسلام وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين اللهم اجعل ما نشاء موافقا لما تشاء كي لا يصير ما نشاء مخالفا لما تشاء وما نحن حتى نشاء خلاف ما الله يشاء لو جاهد العبد وشاء ما كان الا ما شاء الله فالطف بنا بما تشاء وما تشاءون الا ان يشاء الله رب العالمين آمين سبحان رب ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
الله أكبر.
Toma. COVID. You're the best secret. Allah make it easy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
This is the greatest khutbah I never heard in my life. And God bless you. Long life.
عيد مبارك يا حج شيخ. شو اسمك الساعة؟ طيب من أي بلد؟ مصر؟ ما شاء الله بالأردن. ساكن هنا؟ ما شاء الله. بس ما بيحكوش بالإنجليزي اليوم، ما بيتكلموش بالإنجليزي اليوم. يا الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Hey, viva.
What is samba and sal sal bini hakele.
Tika sasa. Minja. Jomo.
Non kamu sulana ka tende wala ndoko tabara janga sulana. Kamu sulana wala ka radi lema ka ka lema.
Aba Kenya sunu yabi.
Alle ka bela wulna ha.
No am hawo na.
Mais aka mi ngay gulo. Amba so ka ni murubla. Amba so ka abri ga. Aba ya. Dola ka ki kili gulu. Nuno me pa biga ko kili. Ngo mama ko ba ka ka ko leri me ngo ka ba se.
Aga wole ke.
Ka ba se ka ko.
Problème ya ka wole plange. Aka mol finya ma bena mama so ka.
Wala bana ka suna mol bana se. Wala bana se ko se kili chaman. Oh ba nem so wala tell am so president. Wala commence à taper des billets. Donc c'est pourquoi tu es pressé. Allah bazulam. Allah Imam punya fabra like Gambian ani Malian ni kali ke bangga nanti itu benar mengais selama sama yang kuat ini oke
Boleh.
Assalamualaikum. La prière. Nous on n'a pas encore prié. Je viens d'arriver. On a fini pour 9h30? Non. Ah, ok. Je suis là pour 9h30.
Yes,